you or do you find yourself waiting until you feel ready before you take an action, a step, a leap, and making progress towards your goals? Well, you're not the only one. This is a situation that many of us find ourselves in. So, waiting until you feel ready. News break for you, you will never feel ready. So, it's really all about embracing that concept and feeling. Those of us who are perfectionists or who find that we procrastinate find that we deal with this feeling or this thought a lot. Unless things are perfect, we don't feel ready. We're waiting until we feel confident enough before we take action. Now, for some of us, we've been working on projects and things for months or maybe even years, and we still aren't at that point where we feel ready. Now, that's why I'm here to tell you that waiting to have that feeling of complete confidence, feeling like everything is perfect, that will never come. We have to be realistic in our standards in order for us to make progress with our projects and things that we're wanting and doing in life. Now, let me tell you about a time that I found myself doing this. It was actually when I was creating my website. Now, the first time around, it took me months because my perfectionism was getting the best of me in all kinds of ways. I had to have the perfect pictures, the perfect words, the perfect format, all kinds of stuff. Now, the second time around that I did my website, it took me 3 days to create it. Such a difference, right? It's because I had learned in that time that I couldn't wait until it was perfect until I felt ready. And launching it when it was done was such a weight lifted off my shoulders. And I've been able to make changes to my website towards my idea of perfect. I've actually found that I've made more progress taking that initial step than if I waited until I felt ready. So, do you find that embracing never feeling ready is something that you need to do as well? Well, here are some ways that you can do that. First of all, start to be okay with done is better than perfect. If you could just get something done and take that next step, you can make changes or modifications along the way towards your idea of perfection, just like I did with my website. You'll actually get farther along in making something perfect once you've made that initial first step towards progress. My second tip is stop the procrastination by giving yourself a hard deadline. Don't let your perfectionism or lack of confidence drive your actions or actually your inactions. Be determined to take that next step or action by giving yourself deadlines of completion. Now remember, done is better than perfect. My last tip for you is to quiet yourself. Quiet your mind, your thoughts, and analyze why you aren't feeling ready. This usually stems from a lack of confidence, from fear. Now, to overcome this, think about what would happen if you took that next step without feeling ready or without things being perfect. What's the worst thing that could actually happen? What would you do if it did? Come to the realization that your fears aren't as big as you may be making them to be. That you know exactly what to do if the worst thing that could happen actually did. So I hope that this has shed some light on the fact that you will never feel ready. So embrace it.